The human mind is a mystery filled with secrets that few truly understand. Every day we make decisions, interact with others, and perceive reality in ways we believe to be logical. But the truth is, hidden psychological processes shape our lives without us even noticing. Today we will unveil dark and fascinating psychological facts that will change the way you see the world and the people around you. Pay close attention, for this knowledge can mean the difference between being manipulated or taking control of your own life. Before we begin, tell me in the comments which of these psychological facts surprises you the most. And if you want more content like this, make sure to subscribe right now. People remember how you made them feel more than what you actually said. Our brain is designed to prioritize emotions over concrete information. If you make someone feel good, they are more likely to remember you fondly. On the other hand, if you make them uncomfortable, their perception of you will be marked negatively, even if they can't recall exactly why. This is crucial in both personal and professional relationships. Trust and empathy are powerful tools for influencing others. Your subconscious controls 95% of your daily decisions. Although you may believe you have full control over your life, the reality is that most of your choices are driven by habits, beliefs, and past experiences. From what you eat for breakfast to how you react to criticism, everything is influenced by patterns programmed into your mind without your awareness. If you want to change your life, you must reprogram your subconscious with new thoughts and conscious actions. The brain does not distinguish between reality and imagination. When you visualize something intensely and emotionally, your brain perceives it as real. This explains why visualization is such a powerful tool for success. If you constantly imagine yourself failing, you increase the likelihood of it happening. But if you see yourself achieving your goals, your brain will work to make that vision a reality. Attractive people receive better treatment in society. Though we like to believe we are impartial, psychology has proven that physically attractive individuals are perceived as more intelligent, trustworthy, and successful. This is known as the halo effect, where we attribute positive qualities to someone simply because of their appearance. The good news is that confidence and presentation can have a greater impact than beauty itself. Rejection activates the same brain circuits as physical pain. This is why being ignored or rejected can hurt just as much as a physical wound. Our brain is wired to seek group acceptance because in ancient times, rejection meant a threat to survival. The next time rejection feels unbearable, remember that it is merely a biological reaction and that the pain will pass. Lies create stress in the brain. When someone lies, their brain must work harder to maintain the story's coherence, creating an extra cognitive burden. This can manifest in physical signs such as voice changes, increased heart rate, and involuntary micro-expressions. If you want to detect lies, observe if the person appears too rigid, avoids eye contact, or provides excessive, unnecessary details. Money can buy happiness, but only up to a certain point. Studies show that money increases happiness only until it covers basic needs and provides stability. Beyond a certain threshold, having more money does not necessarily lead to greater happiness. True fulfillment comes from experiences, relationships, and a sense of purpose. The brain hates uncertainty. When faced with an uncertain situation, the brain enters a state of anxiety because it does not know how to prepare for what is coming. This is why many people prefer bad news over uncertainty. Learning to embrace uncertainty and adapt to change is key to reducing stress and improving quality of life. Your memories are not as reliable as you think. Every time you recall an event, your brain slightly rewrites it. This means that over time, memories can become distorted or even completely altered. If multiple people remember an event differently, it does not mean they are lying. It simply means their brains have unconsciously modified the story. Your body. Posture affects your confidence. Studies show that adopting power postures, such as standing tall with open shoulders, can increase testosterone levels and reduce cortisol, the stress hormone. This not only makes you feel more confident, but also makes others perceive you as more dominant and trustworthy. The brain is designed for laziness. Although we like to think of ourselves as hardworking and motivated beings, the reality is that the human brain seeks efficiency and tries to expend the least amount of energy possible. This is why starting new activities feels difficult, and we prefer to stay in our comfort zones. However, once we begin a task, the brain adapts and becomes more efficient at it. People who speak quickly are often perceived as more intelligent. This is because the brain associates fast speech with quick thinking. However, speaking too fast can also make others suspicious, as it may seem like you are trying to hide something. The key is to find a balance between clarity and speed in communication. Your own voice sounds different in a recording because you have never actually heard it the way others do. When you speak, sound travels through your skull before reaching your ears, making your voice seem deeper. But in a recording, you hear only the external sound, which makes it seem higher or unfamiliar. The mind can create physical symptoms. If you believe you are sick, your body may start showing real symptoms. This is known as the nocebo effect, the opposite of the placebo effect. It is a powerful reminder of how thoughts can influence health. Introverts may be more sensitive to dopamine. While extroverts seek stimulating experiences, introverts can feel overwhelmed by too much social activity. This is because their brains process dopamine differently, making them prefer calm and introspection over high-energy environments. People tend to conform to the opinions of the majority. The desire to fit in is deeply ingrained in human psychology. Studies show that individuals are more likely to adopt beliefs, behaviors, or opinions that align with the majority, even when they initially disagree. This is known as social conformity, and it can lead people to act against their own judgment simply to avoid standing out. The brain rewards unpredictability more than consistency. This is why social media, gambling, and video games can be so addictive. The brain releases more dopamine when rewards are unpredictable, rather than when they are constant. This is known as the variable reward system, and explains why intermittent rewards can create stronger behavioral patterns than predictable ones. Negativity bias makes us focus more on negative events than positive ones. The human brain has evolved to pay more attention to potential threats than to rewards. This is why criticism hurts more than praise feels good. Understanding this bias can help you consciously shift your focus toward gratitude and positive experiences, leading to a more balanced mindset. Each of these psychological facts reveals just how complex human behavior is and how we perceive the world. Now that you know these secrets, you can use them to improve your life, strengthen your relationships, and make smarter decisions. If this information surprised you, tell me in the comments which fact impacted you the most. And if you want to keep exploring the mysteries of the human mind, subscribe now and turn on the notification bell. See you in the next video.